Happiness is not in what we do, it is in the gratitude and love with which we do it. Namaskar, welcome to PT Pointers. And in this video, we are going to cover major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. Now, recently, MS Swaminathan was passed away. He was a legendary agricultural scientist and known as the father of the Green Revolution in India for his leadership and success in introducing and further developing high-yielding varieties of wheat and rice in India. He was recipient of Padma Shri, Raman Magsaysay Award, and Padma Bhushan and World Agriculture Prize. Now let's know about Green Revolution. So friends, it paved the way for a quantum jump in productivity and production of wheat and rice through adoption of chemical biological technology. They were grown with chemical fertilizers and pesticides to maximize yields, and farmers were assured a guaranteed price. Our next headline is related to generative artificial intelligence, जो कि एक type of artificial intelligence है, which involves creating new original content or data using machine learning algorithms, and it can be used to generate text, images, music, or other types of media. It has potential to enable efficiency and productivity across multiple industries and applications at scale, but if not designed and developed responsibly with appropriate safeguards, it can create harm and adversely impact society through misuse and perpetuating biases, exclusion, and discrimination. Therefore, we must responsibly develop AI technology, enforce ethical guidelines, conduct regular audits for fairness, identity, and address biases, and protect privacy and security. And it is the responsibility of global leaders to guarantee the secure and safe deployment of generative AI. And in this context, European Union's Artificial Intelligence Act takes a risk-based approach to regulate artificial intelligence technologies, categorizing them into unacceptable, high risk, and limited risk, accompanied by corresponding compliance requirements. Our next headline is related to cookies, which are pieces of information or code that website transfers to or accesses from person's computer or devices to store and sometimes track information. They play a significant role in any online experience and they help in personalization and user convenience. But there are some concerns, like they can track online behavior, leading to privacy concerns about digital privacy. Inadequate security of cookies can create opportunities for cyber criminals to steal personal information. And in this context, India's newly enacted Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023 now necessitates websites to acquire explicit consent from users prior to collecting or processing their personal data via cookies. The updated law emphasizes the need for transparent and well-informed consent. Our next headline is related to Five Eyes Intelligence Alliance, which is a multilateral intelligence sharing network of 5 countries, and these are United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. They share intelligence through a secret collective database known as Stone Ghost, and it is involved in ocean and maritime surveillance, scientific and defense intelligence analysis, medical intelligence, geospatial intelligence, counterintelligence, counterterrorism, and continuous sharing of intelligence products. And these partner countries share a broad range of intelligence with one another in a unified multilateral arrangement. Our next headline is related to monoclonal antibodies, and it is in the news because recently India reached out to Australia to procure monoclonal antibody doses to combat the Nipah virus outbreak in Kerala. Now, what are monoclonal antibodies? So friends, ये laboratory made proteins हैं that mimic the behavior of antibodies produced by the immune system to protect against diseases and foreign substances. They are specifically designed to target certain antigens. And do you know, friends, M102.4 is a potent, fully human monoclonal antibody that neutralizes Hendra and Nipah viruses both outside and inside of living organisms. Our next headline is related to measles. एंड ये न्यूज में अभी इसलिए है क्योंकि दिल्ली में मिजल्स के केसेस बढ़ते हुए दिख रहे हैं. मिजल्स एक हाईली कॉन्टेजियस डिजीज है which is caused by virus and it spreads easily when an infected person breathes, coughs or sneezes. It can cause severe disease, complications, even death. And ये किसी को भी अफेक्ट कर सकता है but it is most common in children. इसका कोई स्पेसिफिक ट्रीटमेंट नहीं है. And in this context, WHO Measles and Rubella Partnership, which is formally known as Measles Rubella Initiative, and other international partners successfully prevented 56 million deaths between 2001 to 2021. Now, government stated that it is fully prepared to implement from October 1st the amended provisions for levying 28% GST on online gaming, casinos and horse racing, along with mandatory registration of offshore online gaming platforms. And अगर हम background की बात करें तो in its meeting in July and August, GST Council had approved amendments in law to include online gaming, casinos and horse racing as taxable actionable claims and clarified that such supplies would attract 28% of goods and services tax on full bet value. Our next headline is related to संकल्प सप्ताह जो कि कल लॉन्च किया जाएगा प्रधानमंत्री के द्वारा in New Delhi. संकल्प सप्ताह is linked to the effective implementation of aspirational blocks program जो कि लॉन्च किया गया था प्राइम मिनिस्टर के द्वारा in January 2023 and it aims to improve governance at the block level in order to enhance the quality of life of citizens. It is being implemented in 500 aspirational blocks across 329 districts in the country. Our next headline is related to CRIIO for Good initiative जो कि recently launch किया गया है. It is a series of 8 cricket-based animation films to promote gender parity, equip girls with life skills and encourage their participation in sports, and it is launched in association with International Cricket Council, UNICEF and Board of Control for Cricket in India at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. Now recently Uttar Pradesh achieved 100% ODF plus status under Swachh Bharat Mission-Grameen over 95,000 villages, and ODF plus village is one which has sustained its open defecation free status along with implementing either solid or liquid waste management system. And do you know friends, स्वच्छ भारत मिशन ग्रामीण इंप्लीमेंट किया जा रहा है मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ जल शक्ति के द्वारा एंड स्वच्छ भारत मिशन ग्रामीण फेज 2 इज बीइंग इंप्लीमेंटेड ड्यूरिंग द पीरियड फ्रॉम 2020-2021 to 2024-25 with focus to sustain open defecation free status and to cover all villages with solid and liquid waste management. Our next and last headline is related to Global Innovation Index 2023 जो कि recently publish की गई हैं वर्ल्ड इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के द्वारा. ये एक रिलायबल टूल है फॉर गवर्नमेंट अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड to assess the innovation-led social and economic changes in their respective countries. And इस साल most innovative economy का टैग मिला है स्विट्जरलैंड को, which is followed by Sweden, United States, United Kingdom and Singapore, and India retained 40th rank out of 130 economies. So with this, let's conclude our today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.